What's up, everybody? Hawaii, Cali, Vegas here. This is Shane, and you're with me on another One Take Wednesday. Technically, it is a One Take Thursday. I had made one yesterday, but I wasn't in the right place when I was making the video. I was kind of frustrated and irritated with how everything's going with the build. And one of the good things that happened yesterday, though, was that I was able to get my car back. The build is going along was moving along very slowly and almost came to a stop for a second. And I needed to get the thing going again because 8/6 Fest is coming up a lot faster than I thought. And I knew it was coming up fast, but it was getting here a lot sooner, and the progress that needed to be done wasn't done. And one of the biggest things that was holding me back was getting the car tuned so I can get the car back to me and get the rest of the things going that needed to be going. So now that that's all taken care of, it's in the works of getting, the clutch is getting installed. I wanted to do it myself, but due to time constraints, I'm having another shop do that for me. But that was one of the things I talked about yesterday. It was when working with other companies or businesses for your build, that you're kind of at the mercy of them because they have your car, they only work as fast as they work, and you can't do anything about that. Either you get your car back or you wait for them to finish. So me being me, where I usually do all my own work myself, I let some other people work on it, and it wasn't going as fast as I needed to because of 8/6 Fest that's coming up. So I needed to grab the car back and go another route as far as getting the car tuned, getting the clutch installed, and things like that. So, but on a positive note, the wheels are back together. A video is going to be coming out soon of the rebuild of those. I'll tell you right now, it was not fun. 40 bolts per wheel, and having to retorque them I don't know how many times because of the cross pattern and doing this and that, and because of how tight the pieces fit together. When I would start at 1 bolt, work my way around, do the cross pattern all the way around, and then when I'd go to recheck the torque of the first one, it was loose. So I did that several times to get it torqued. Eventually they were all good and they were all torqued. So as you can see, I have my tires and then the wheels are there. So let me move this. Oh shit. But can't wait to get those on. They're gonna go on tomorrow. So when I sealed it, there's two coats or 2 layers of caulk on the wheel, and the reason why was because I did one bead and it seemed to be okay, but it looked a little thin. So I went ahead and I did another layer, and that should be good. So the wheels are coming along nicely. And tires should be going on tomorrow. Now you can see I still have the seat right here, and I took it out of the Del Sol thinking that the sliders would fit on these rails, and what I didn't know was that the slider and rail were all together in one for the Del Sol. So I'm supposed to be picking up the sliders that will work on those here soon. It's supposed to be yesterday, but probably have to be tomorrow. So that'll be going in. I'm only going to be running the driver's side, and the passenger side is just still going to be the BRZ Series Blue. I think one more update is that the car is probably going to have the Rocket Bunny wing and stock bumper back on the back, because right now with the DTM style rear that it's got, it's really aggressive looking, and the front is not as aggressive looking, if that makes sense. So it's gonna look kind of like street car in the front, race car in the back, and I don't really know if those two are gonna match together. So I'll see what I can do. If it still looks good with the way it is in the back when I put the car all back together, maybe I'll leave it. I don't know yet, but the plan is to probably swap them back out, just for the show. And I think that was about it. Sorry guys, I didn't get this video out yesterday. I'm really sorry, but with where I was at, and with my frustration, and with me having to go get the car back, I didn't have the time to produce the video and get it out to you guys on Wednesday like it was supposed to. So it's now Thursday, and I needed to get the video out for you guys. So one more thing is that I have news about the BRZ, which was my ultimate goal. I don't want to ruin it yet, because fingers crossed, I haven't been accepted yet. But the ultimate goal for my car for this year is getting closer. So just stay tuned, stay along with me on the build. We should know back, I don't know, maybe 2 to 3 weeks, whether I got accepted to it or not. But I think that's about it, guys and girls. I don't know. But I mean, this is gonna be the One Take Wednesday / Thursday. Hopefully you guys are following me along with this build, and hopefully you guys are as excited as I am, and you guys want to see it all put together, because within a week, the car is going to be put back together to a drivable state. The car will be tuned, dyno tuned soon, and airbags will be going in hopefully this weekend. Now, all of this should be on in the next couple of days. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys liked the video. If you liked the video, like the video. Leave a comment down below. I like interacting with you guys. And don't forget to subscribe if you already haven't. So again, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Mahalo.
On5.com.
That's so bright. What's up, everybody? Hawaii, Cali, Vegas. This is Hawaii, Cali, Vegas. I'm Shane. 8/6 Fest is coming along, or approaching very soon, and I don't have my car back yet. So I'm gonna try and keep this as short as possible, because I need to get over to the other side of town again. But dealing with other business, I'm used to doing everything myself, and I'm not talking down on any other businesses or people or anything like that, but I do want to talk a little bit about dealing with other businesses when I'm used to doing everything myself. So when you do everything by yourself, or with friends or whatever, you have nobody else to blame when something's not done, or if something's done incorrectly. You only have yourself to blame if you're the one that does it. So when you put your car into somebody else's hands, you're kind of at their mercy. And I've had my car in the shop. My car's been down since April. It's now, obviously you guys are gonna see this, it's July 27th. 8/6 Fest is next week, and that is one of the biggest car shows that I wanted, or car events that I wanted to be at. I wanted to a show over there and have my car be there. So I'm still pushing as hard as I can. This car needs to make it to 86 Fest. And that's another thing that leads me to my next topic, which is when you're working with other businesses or companies, as far as sponsorships or partial sponsorships, you have an obligation to fulfill. And I'm not the type of person that is gonna just go, you know what, I can't make it, so what? If I work with a business or a company or a group or a person, my word is my bond, and I need to fulfill what I say I will fulfill, and that is to be at 86 Fest. So with my car being down since August, my car has been in the shop, as you guys have seen in the previous videos, between a couple different places, but I'm at the mercy of how fast they work, or as far as parts coming in and them doing the maintenance. So my car has been in the shop for 2.5 weeks now, trying to get a tune done, and I'm not saying it's anybody's fault, but the car is well behind schedule. I have maybe 10 days. I have 9 days. Today's the 27th, so 9-10 days before 86 Fest, and I don't even have my wheels on the car. I don't have the air suspension on the car. I don't have the Recaro seat in the car. There's just a lot of things that need to get done still, and there was a lot more planned for the car. So if you guys are following along with me and you guys have seen a lot of what I'm doing to the car, and you guys are at 86 Fest, you more than likely will not see everything that has been being worked on lately. I'm gonna have to revert to maybe like the previous look, with obviously with a few changes, but obviously being the wheels, the exhaust, which is going to be pretty awesome, or which is pretty awesome, the turbo kit, and I'm sorry I'm sweating so bad, but all of those things are still going to be there. But all that aero that's in the back, it's so aggressive, and the front of the car is not as aggressive. So I don't know if I can really do that and still pull it off nicely, because the front of the car is going to be kind of like street race look, and then the back of the car is going to be straight business, all race, and it's just I think it's going to overpower it. So I was trying super hard to get some matching aero for the front. That didn't work out, and it's not anybody's fault. It's just with the time constraints. But if I would have had the car back a lot sooner, I could have planned these things out, and I tried to stay on a strict schedule. And that brings me back to the beginning, where if you're allowing it to be in somebody else's hands, then you're at their mercy. And that's something new to me. I've been working on my own car or my own stuff. I mean, as you can tell, you can look at my garage, it's just full of crap. And all those tires, I got a chopper over there, the Grom, which is the next project, this KTM, next project. Everything, I do everything myself, and putting this into somebody else's hands is kind of tough. So I don't even know where else to go with that. Another thing is dealing with Ecutek. Nothing bad about them, but Ecutek for the FRS BRZ GT86 is very confusing to me. Coming from a Honda background, Honda is 100 times easier to comprehend, easier to tune, easier to start to finish. Now I'm dealing with Ecutek because that is the biggest source of tuning for this platform. I kind of wish I would have went with Motec. I'm about $1,000 into Ecutek, and I don't even have the car tuned yet. So that is a huge culture shock or change to me, having to deal with that. And I just want the car to be done already.